Good day, viewers. Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. As usual, I'll bring you the very best. Few days ago, Benjamin Netanyahu, the warlord himself, made a statement concerning the buying of Christians around the world, that anybody that touches the Christian in Biafra land has his own blood on his own head. Now, Trump has come out to make the visible statement we are seeing now by taking out the IC second in command around the world. A lot of questions have been coming out. Therefore, evangelists, with the combination of Netanyahu and Donald Trump, do you think that Biafra has come?
Of course, yes. It has come. That's why I'm telling my people to get patient. Things are working gradually. Remember that there is a letter, a document or a petition that was sent to Knesset. And Knesset is Israel parliament. You know that. And who wrote this petition? Not the Nigerian government. Not the Fulani'S. Not Nigerian army this time around. Not even the Caliphate, but not even the Britain, but who? Ojukwu wife, Bianca Ojukwu. She was the one who wrote the petition against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, against Simon Ekpan, and against Ngozi Orabeze. That is the petition she wrote to Knesset. Are you hearing me? The petition she wrote to Knesset. But unfortunately to her, that Knesset, which is Israel, they now went through it and saw every petitions and they debunked her statement and they turned her down. And let me tell you, I've told you before that the Mossad is already in Nigeria. I told you, the Mossad is already in Nigeria. And if you watch the movement between Donald Trump and Netanyahu, there is a way they work. Like this thing that took place, this ICC man, that the second in command that was, eliminated. If I tell you the people that eliminate them are the Mossad in Nigeria, which are the Israel that are currently in Nigeria. They are the one that traced, they are the one that have the information. They are the one that give the information. They are the one that trace the man. They are the one that monitor him. They are the one that know the particular place he was. The same way, the same Mossad, that was how they did it in Iran, that gave America, Israel the upper hand to penetrate Iran and did what they did in Iran, which that is still going on now. Who are the people that carried it? Netanyahu, the Mossad, the most intelligent, uniform people on earth. You can't take it away from them. You understand? So that statement Netanyahu said, he did not just say it. And I told you people that before he even start to say it, he have already sent men on ground. Before making a statement, he's already alert, set up one or two before he will come outside on media to make a comment. And if you think that you can feel, maybe you will be waiting. And that is the problem in Nigeria. They always believe that a man will say something before he start acting. But not in the case of Netanyahu or Donald Trump. They will act before saying. You understand? So this very man that was cut off as a result of the presence of who? The Mossad already in Nigeria. Living among us, eating and drinking among us, moving in our means, monitoring and investigating. They have a satellite which they are communicating with. And there is this I don't know how the is it a spy or how the chips, they call it chips, they go around with, and you will not know. They may even stand there, you won't know that it's with them. They can even bring the heart phone and be answering calls. You will not know that they are having some chips in their phone that is taking record of everything going on here. You won't know. You understand? Because those people has gone far in technology than any part of the world. You can remember how they moved to their recent research, either in the moon or in the sun. You understand? So these people has gone far, and these are the people that are doing the dirty jobs, and they are the one that gathers information. By the time they finish gathering the information, they will now leak it and dish it out. Then action will be carried out. So Netanyahu is accomplishing this work, and the movement in between. Sometimes I ask, why is it that it is now Netanyahu, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Netanyahu. And if you watch these both parties movement, this one is moving, this one is backing it, is watching the back. If the other one is moving, the other one is there watching the back. You understand? And it appears as if both of them have the same like mind. One vision, one goal, one purpose, and a dream that must be achieved, and a conquest that need to take place. They have similar movements, and both of them are doing it. Do you know, I was telling some people, the issue of Iran in the heart of Donald Trump started in the 80s, not now. So what you are seeing now is something that both of them have already in their mind before now that they are going to do. And the thing now falls together on their government, and it comes upon their shoulder and their head now to carry it. And that is why you see them carry out the assignment against Iran, and they are successfully succeeding. Both of them strategize on how to make the move, and it worked for them. You know, the Europeans never believed that they are going to succeed, and that was why when they needed the Europeans turned them down, thinking that they are not going to succeed. But they don't know that this is a long time project, a long time program, that these people have already programmed and projected this thing before now, many years ago, and now they are carrying it. And that is why when they finally succeed, Europeans became surprised and they became shocked. How did these people was able to conquer Iran? You understand? So it shows a man of integrity. He said anybody that touches the Christians all over the world touches Israel, and this is an example of it. The ICC assistant second in command has been eliminated. Other ones will follow suit soon.
Well said, Biafran evangelist. At the time that Trump wrote this on his X handle, how ICC member was eliminated, so many world powers have come out to make their own lovely comment and commend his work. But till this very date, we are yet to see the UK and the British government make any statement concerning this. A lot of questions are becoming out. Why is so much hatred on the Biafrans from the UK? What exactly is their problem?
Yes, I will tell you today. There's so much hatred. Number one, you are an Igbo person. Number two, you are a wise person. Number three, you are a wisdom person. Number four is because you are a man with a question. Every Igbo person carry question in his mind anywhere he goes, and every Igbo person cannot be easily controlled, and every Igbo person cannot easily fall. Every Igbo person can face temptation, but they cannot fall to that temptation. You must have the conviction to convert him, and if you don't have a concrete conviction, you cannot convert Igbo man. And another point is this: you are a Christian. That's why Biafra is Christian nation. Another point is this: before the British was able to conquer Biafra, do you know how many Queen soldiers that was eliminated? It took them 30 good years to fight to Biafra. We conquered them severally, and no part in Nigeria has ever conquered the British government. But we, the Biafrans, conquered them in the 18th centuries, in the 17th centuries, before they finally came with the strategy and their craftiness of introducing Christianity to us. And that is what they used to lure us. And we now fall thinking that they have introduced, what they introduced to us is whom they are. So they came with a deceit mind to deceive us. You understand? Then we accept the truth, whereas they are not truthful to themselves. And if I should use this word that no British man will make heaven, I'm not surprised. You see why they are angry and they hate Biafrans so much? Because we buy them. Yes, we lay hold on them so mercilessly. So that anger is still in them. And that is why the hatred increase. And take a look, it does not end there. I want to fish out another point. Another point again is this: for Nigeria to have their independence, who are the people that stood and fought for the independence of Nigeria again, the Biafrans. Are you hearing me? Another point again is this. The oil that they are sucking, the resources that is feeding them and feeding Nigeria, where is it come from? Biafra. And the same Biafra are the people who want to do what? Exit from Nigeria. How do you expect them to be happy? And once Biafra exit from Nigeria, definitely all their oil, sucking oil, stealing oil, and every criminal act going on against the Biafra in a Biafra, against Biafran resources in a Biafra land will be taken away from them. How do you expect them to be happy with the Biafra? And another point is this, which is the last one. Biafrans is as wiser as they are, and we are more wiser than them. Go and listen to Smith, Smith. Are you hearing me? Well, Smith, the labor man that visited Nigeria for the first time in 1955, who worked in labor department, even here in Lagos, who was part of the people that conducted the first election in Nigeria, 1959, before they finally give us independence in 1960, which Tafawa Balewa became the prime minister, and while Zik was the president. Zik conquered, Zik won, but they rigged the election. Go and listen to that man. You will agree with me that it's not today. They said that the Biafrans, which are the Igbos, are much wiser than them. So they are playing a game with the people that they can, use their own knowledge to manipulate. That's why they prefer the Fulani'S to the Biafrans, because there are things that they will do, we question them, but those ones are not ready to question them. Take a look when they came to Nigeria, what happened? They successfully succeeded in the northern part of Nigeria. Usman Dafodio's son was chased away from Nigeria in 1819 because northern part of Nigeria was conquered by the Fulani'S in 1815. So they conquered the man. The man ran away to Sahel, later returned back, and finally conquered in 1819, and he surrendered. So they officially have the full hand over them. So coming to the West here, in the West here, they succeeded 70% over 100 because the elite challenged them, but they eventually conquered so easily. And which that same conquer that they conquered is what is playing today. You can see the Yorubas accepting Sharia easily without asking questions. You can see the resistance that is coming from the eastern part of Nigeria to that same thing. That was the same way it happened that time. Do you understand? So you don't expect them to like you when they know that you know what they know, or you know more than them. So with this, my few points is the reason why they hated the Biafrans, and they don't want Biafra to stand, because they knows that if Biafra should stand, they know that sky will be our starting point, not even the limits.
One of the Knesset members for the very first time I read has come out to say clearly, congratulations to Nigerians. Since the Nigerian has refused to do the needful concerning the terrorism that is hitting the Christians in Nigeria, they don't know what is coming at them. Currently, there is serious panic in the Aso Rock. This is coming from one of the Israel parliament members. Biafran evangelist, what would you have to say concerning this?
The man has spoken. He has spoken the heart of the people, the mind of the people, because Nigeria should wait for what is, ahead of them and what shall before them. Because Nigeria has failed. Even UN too, the para, they are not happy too, because Nigeria have failed. Nigeria have, looked down on them. The instruction they give to Nigeria have turned it down. So all these organizations is already against Nigeria, because Nigeria have violated the laws of all these organizations. So no matter what to Bianca, or if they like, let's give Bianca a position that is higher than Minister of Foreign Affairs. Let them give her more position. They are all failed. And when the consequences shall fall on them, there will be no route and there will be no place to fall back. You understand? So that is why the Knesset man has come outside to clear the air. In other words, to tell you and to confirm what I have said, that they turn that they paid deaf ear and they did not accept the petition of Bianca against, Biafrans.
So when said Biafran evangelist, you said it all as usual, you've done analysis to it. Now Atiku has come out to give the president of Nigeria a very serious warning that he should release Malam El Rufai before the Salah time, that he needs to be released. Now a lot of questions have been coming out concerning this. How come these Fulani'S are busy fighting for themselves, but nobody is saying anything about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the way he was imprisoned and treated with injustice? Biafran evangelist, this is coming out currently from Atiku to Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Yes, my take on this is simple. Very, very simple and very, very straightforward. And the statement of Atiku show it clearly. One, El Rufai is a citizen of Nigeria. Are you hearing me? El Rufai is a Sharia master. He's an Islam and he's a Muslim. El Rufai is the one that they hand over power by the British. Are you getting it? Now, he is asking Mr. President to release El Rufai before Sarah. You know, say they captured the El Rufai during their whether na Ramadan or waiting Kadai, waiting in the column. Now that period they arrested El Rufai. So he wanted the Mr. President to release him during their own second Christmas this thing, in order to balance the question, because the Northerners are not happy with Bola Ahmed Tinubu regarding to El Rufai issue. And the El Rufai is the one representing the North Fulani'S, and is the one that representing at the same time standing in the gap and the office of the late Muhammadu Buhari, currently now in the northern caliphate of the Fulani'S. Why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? One is a Christian, and there is no place called anything regarding to Christianity in Nigerian constitution. Are you hearing me? That is number one. Number two, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, two, being a Christian, is an Igbo man. Three, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not being seen as a Nigerian citizen. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is seen as the enemy. That is why they will keep him there. Because they are not committed anything. Somebody that did not commit anything, they land him in Sokoto prison. So how do you then expect them to free him? So them want to free their own member, family, and leave the stranger. You understand? And let me tell you, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a president today by the contribution and the help of El Rufai, 70%. You understand? So all those things matters to Atiku, the North, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the one who want to break out Nigeria, who want to take away food from Nigeria and the British. You see? So they must not release it. You see why they are doing what they are doing. And that's why they are talking about freeing El Rufai and let them leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But there is a message I want to drop. Whether you free Kanu or you do not free Kanu, Bible says touch not. Ever since you touch Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has Nigeria getting breathed? No. If you do not free Kanu, God, whom Mazi Nnamdi Kanu serve, the God of the Biafran evangelists, the Chukwu Kikabiyama that the Biafrans and the Igbos are worshiping, will free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will deliver Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from the hands of the wicked, worse than Pharaoh government, called Nigeria and the British in conjunction.
What's your Biafran evangelist? A message of hope worldwide.
My message of hope worldwide goes to Chineke gozie unu. Ka adịrị unu na mma, ya gaziere unu. Unu anwakwana anwa, ya jide n'ihu sị ka agawa azụ. N'ihu ka anyị ga na-aga. N'ihi na nke dị n'ihu ka, nke iru ka. So, nwee na okwukwe na ihe anụnwa dị ọkụ ga-emeche gịnị? Ọ ga-ajụrịrị oyi. Anyị ga-emeche nwee nzukọ na be anyị n'obodo anyị. Anyị eme gịnị? Anyị aṅụrịa, ṅụọ ma rikọọ ma kenezie Chukwu okike nke ga-eme ya ka ọ bịa na mmezu. A na-ekpekwere Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ekpere ka Chineke ahụ na-edu ya nke bidoro ọrụ ọma n'isi ya, n'isi anyị nwa bụ Biafra, ka ọ rụọ ya na njedebe n'aha Jizọs.
First, my viewers, you've all heard it. Remain blessed.